So we'll continue with this example determining kilowatt hours. And if you remember the equation for kilowatt hours, that's kWh. And that's going to be equal to the wattage of a bulb that's being used times the hours that it's used divided by a kilo, which is 1,000. So this example says compact fluorescent lamps, CFLs, are energy efficient bulbs which can improve the ratio of visible light to electricity used. Compared to a conventional incandescent light bulb giving the same amount of visible light, a CFL uses less wattage and lasts over 8 to 15 times longer. Lisbeth decides to replace her standard incandescent outdoor bulbs with comparable 14-watt CFLs. So a couple of things to point out if you remember from the previous example. She was using these bulbs. These were incandescent bulbs, and she was using 2 of them. And for a 30-day month, so for 30 nights, it cost her $4.32 to keep her lights on for 10 hours for 30 nights. Also, it was costing her 12 cents per kilowatt hour of electricity. So for here, it says for A, determine how much electricity is used for Lisbeth to run her new CFLs. So just as we did in the earlier example, I'll put A right here. We'll determine the kilowatt hours, except this time we're going to be determining the kilowatt hours for her 14-watt CFLs. So that's going to be 14 times 10 hours. That's how many hours she leaves them on overnight, divided by 1,000. So this comes out to be 0.14. And if you remember, she has 2 of these bulbs out on her front porch. So we're just going to multiply this by 2. 0.28. So that's how much kilowatt hours she uses per night running her lights on. Now for a 30-day month, we'll just multiply this by 30 days. So this comes out to be 8.4 kilowatt hours that she'll use in electricity for a 30-day month. So if it's 12 cents per kilowatt hour, we'll just multiply this by 12 cents. And then it comes out to be $1. So it costs her $1 to have her lights on for 10 hours a night for 30 nights, provided that there are these 14-watt CFLs. So then how much in cost does this save Lisbeth? Well, if running the incandescent bulbs from the earlier example cost her $4.32, then we'll just subtract out the $1 that it costs for the CFLs. And she's going to save $3.32.